Have you ever wondered why, despite all your efforts, things don't turn out as you expected? Why, despite being there for her and giving her your attention, she pulls away? The answer is simple. Most men operate under illusions when they try to understand women. We think effort equals reward, but trust me, it's not that simple. There are certain truths about women that many of us learn too late in life. As warriors in the field of life, we need to understand these dynamics early on. It's not about manipulation or playing games, it's about understanding psychological realities and living wisely, like a man of high value. The Stoics taught us to accept reality no matter how uncomfortable, and the same applies here. If we don't learn these facts, we end up trapped in a cycle of confusion and disappointment. It's time to reveal these 6 truths, not to play games, but to gain wisdom and a deeper understanding of relationships. 1. Chasing her never works. We've been conditioned to believe that persistence in pursuing a woman will yield results, but nothing could be further from the truth. Have you ever wondered why chasing someone often drives them further away? The answer lies in human psychology, specifically the principle of scarcity. When something is too easily accessible, it loses its perceived value. What is obtained without effort is rarely valued. We, as men, are biologically programmed to desire what is hard to get, the rare. And women, whether they know it or not, operate under the same frequency. Chasing her communicates desperation, and desperation is the enemy of attraction. It lowers your value because it suggests you have no other options. A high-value man never chases. He attracts. He operates from a place of abundance, knowing he doesn't need to prove his worth by chasing someone who doesn't reciprocate his interest. Think of Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who maintained his composure and self-worth in the face of adversity. He knew his value didn't come from external validation, but from within. The same applies to relationships. Chasing not only devalues you, but it also puts the woman on a pedestal, creating a dynamic where she holds all the power. Remember, attraction is born out of respect and admiration, not relentless pursuit. The moment you stop chasing and start focusing on yourself, on your goals, you'll notice a shift. The less you focus on winning her approval, the more she'll be drawn to you. This is the essence of being a high-value man. Stop chasing and start attracting. 2. Appearance matters more than you think. I'm not here to sugarcoat reality. The truth is, first impressions matter, and they often depend on physical appearance. It's said that we make judgments within the first 4 seconds of meeting someone, and that's largely based on appearance. While we'd like to believe personality is everything, our biology has other plans. Women, like men, are visual creatures. The way you present yourself, how you carry yourself, says a lot before you even open your mouth. Our ancestors didn't have time for long conversations to determine if someone was a suitable partner. They relied on quick assessments based on physical traits that suggested health, vitality, and strength. And while we've evolved, those primitive instincts remain. Don't confuse this with superficiality. It's biology. By taking care of your appearance, dressing well, and staying in shape, you're not doing it just for her, you're doing it for yourself. A high-value man takes pride in his appearance because he knows it reflects his discipline, self-care, and confidence. If you take care of how you look, you're communicating that you respect yourself, that you care about your well-being, and that you have a sense of purpose. But let me make something clear. Appearance only opens the door, but you won't keep her interest if there's nothing more behind it. Once the initial attraction is there, your character, your values, and your intellect are what will sustain her interest. So yes, take care of your appearance, but also invest in your mind, your soul, and your purpose. That combination is unstoppable. 3. Being too nice won't win her heart. Here's a hard truth. Being too nice won't get you anywhere. We've all been there, doing everything we can to be kind, accommodating, and understanding, thinking that will win her heart. But instead of bringing you closer, you find yourself further away. Why? Because being too nice often comes off as people-pleasing, and people-pleasing is a form of weakness. Women are attracted to strength of character, strength of mind, and strength of will. The nice guy syndrome is a trap many of us fall into. We believe that if we're nice enough, she'll see us as the perfect partner. But here's the reality. Genuine kindness is different from people-pleasing behavior. A high-value man doesn't seek validation through being nice. He's kind because it aligns with his values, not because he expects something in return. Women can sense this difference. When you're nice in the hopes of gaining her approval or attention, you're showing her that your self-worth depends on her validation. And trust me, that's a big turnoff. What you need to understand is that women are attracted to men who are comfortable in their own skin. Men who don't need to bend over backward to gain approval. It's about being kind, yes, but also firm in your boundaries and standards. Don't sacrifice your values to make someone else happy. A high-value man respects himself first, and by doing so, he earns the respect of others. 4. Money and status speak loudly. Let's be honest, financial stability and social status matter more than many of us are willing to admit. It's not about being materialistic, it's about security. Women, from an evolutionary perspective, have sought partners who can provide stability and security. We live in a world where money often symbolizes power, control, and the ability to provide for yourself and others. And trust me, this matters in attraction. But here's the thing. It's not just about having money. It's about what that money represents. It represents your ability to take care of yourself, to be disciplined, and to be resourceful. A financially stable man sends a clear message. He's reliable, he has his life under control, and he can provide a secure future. This taps into one of women's deepest instincts, the need for security. When a woman feels safe with you, both emotionally and financially, she's much more likely to be attracted to you. However, money and status alone won't keep her interested. They are merely tools that allow you to create a life of abundance and opportunity. What truly keeps her is the man behind the status, the man who is strong in character, who has purpose, and who isn't defined solely by material wealth. Women are attracted to men who use their resources wisely, who invest in themselves and their future, and who embody a sense of responsibility. So, focus not just on acquiring wealth, but on building a life of value. 5. Emotional men push women away. Emotions are part of the human experience, but when they're not controlled, they can become a man's downfall. Today, many men are encouraged to be open and vulnerable with their emotions. However, there's a fine line between emotional openness and emotional instability. When we, as men, let our emotions dictate our actions, we become unpredictable, unreliable, and frankly, unattractive. Women respect men who can manage their emotions, not be ruled by them. The Stoic philosophers understood this well. Marcus Aurelius, for example, practiced control over his emotions, not to suppress them, but to ensure they didn't cloud his judgment. Women are biologically programmed to seek security, and an emotionally erratic man represents instability. When you react emotionally, especially in a volatile or dramatic way, you push her away. She can't trust you to be her rock if you're constantly swayed by your feelings. That doesn't mean you should repress your emotions or pretend they don't exist. What it means is that you need to master them. A high-value man is in control of himself. Emotional intelligence, knowing when and how to express your feelings in a healthy, balanced way, is key. Women are attracted to men who are strong yet compassionate, balanced yet caring. Master your emotions, and you'll master the art of attraction. 6. Weakness kills desire. Weakness is the silent killer of attraction, and most men realize this too late. When a man shows fragility, whether in his actions, emotions, or mindset, he weakens the foundations of desire. Fragility signals instability, and that's what repels women. In relationships, women often seek emotional and psychological strength. They seek men who are resilient in the face of challenges. Men who can protect not just physically, but also emotionally and mentally. Weakness in any form signals that you're not equipped to handle life's battles, and if you can't handle those battles, how can she trust you to stand by her side in difficult times? Look at the great Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. They faced challenge after challenge, but they never faltered. Their strength didn't come from dominating others, but from mastering themselves. What you need to understand is that strength doesn't mean being unfeeling. It doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. Strength is about emotional mastery, feeling deeply but acting rationally. When you maintain your composure in the face of life's trials, when you stand firm no matter what the world throws at you, you become magnetic. A man who is unshakable in his principles, who faces adversity without being overwhelmed by it, that is the man women desire. Now that you know the truth, the path forward is clear. These aren't just theories, they are facts. You have the knowledge to transform yourself into the man you were meant to be. A man with purpose, strength, and understanding of attraction. So I challenge you, take this knowledge and apply it. Become the embodiment of resilience and strength. Leave behind any fragility that holds you back and forge yourself into a man who commands respect, admiration, and desire. The question now is simple. Challenge accepted. Let me know in the comments section below. And if you want to keep growing as a high-value man, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Let's continue this journey to mastery together.